Texas Driver's License Written Knowledge Test. Study and review questions from the Texas Driver Handbook, Part 2. Last 34 question with answer. Check the description for the link of first part of this video which has first 50 questions. 51. What sign indicates that the road that you are on merges with another? Answer is below. 2 sign indicate the road merge. First is you are approaching a point where other traffic lanes come together with the one you are in, watch for traffic from that direction. Second is, the lane ends ahead, if you are driving in the right lane, you should merge into the left. 52. What kind of sign warns you that the highest safe speed for the turn ahead is 25 miles per hour? Below is the sign. Advisory speed sign. This sign gives the highest speed which you can safely travel around the curve ahead. (53) Describe the sign that tells you to watch for cross traffic ahead. Below are the 2 signs for the cross traffic ahead. First, cross road ahead. Slow down and watch for cross traffic, look carefully in all directions for traffic. Second is cross traffic. 54. What type of sign warns you that you should slow down for a sharp rise in the roadway? Answer is below is the sign. Road ahead makes a sharp turn in the direction of the arrow, right. Slow down, keep right, and do not pass. 55. Describe the type of sign that would let you know that you were on a short state highway in a city or urban area. This sign tells you what road you are on. It is a short state highway in a city or urban area. 56. What is the maximum number of inches you may lawfully allow an object to extend beyond the left fender of your car? Answer is 3 inches, anything extending more than 3 inches beyond the left side or 6 inches beyond the right side of the body, running board, or fenders of your car. 57. Under what conditions must you always stop? Following are the conditions when you must stop. Red lights. Stop signs. Crosswalks. While turning left. Must stop when school bus is displaying flashing red lights and for the emergency vehicles. 58. What should you do when coming onto a street from a private alley or driveway? Answer is when entering or crossing a road, street, or highway from a private road, alley, building, or driveway, you must stop prior to the sidewalk and yield the right-of-way to all approaching vehicles and pedestrians. 59. If a child runs into the road 45 to 50 feet ahead of your car, what is the highest speed from which you can stop with good brakes without hitting him? Answer is 30 miles per hour. Refer the image. 60. How close to a fire plug may a vehicle lawfully park? Answer is 15 feet. Do not park or stand a vehicle within 15 feet of a fire hydrant. 61. What does a posted speed limit of 55 miles per hour mean? Answer is: you may drive 55 miles per hour only under favorable conditions. 62. What is the maximum speed limit for passenger cars on a Texas highway numbered by this state or United States outside an urban district? Answer is 70 miles. Refer the image. 63. Under what circumstances should you never attempt to pass a car ahead of you? Below are the circumstances when you should never attempt to pass a car ahead of you. 1. Pavement markings or signs prohibit driving on the left, a no passing zone, or solid lane lines. 2. There are 2 or more traffic lanes in each direction. 3. Within 100 feet of or crossing an intersection or railroad crossing. 4. On a hill, curve, or any other place where vision is limited. 5. Within 100 feet of a bridge, viaduct, or tunnel. 64. Under what conditions are overtaking and passing to the right not permitted? Answer is: do not pass on the right by driving off the paved portion of the highway. 65. When a driver is waiting to make a left turn, what is the procedure he should take when the light turns green? Answer is: you can turn left on a green light, however, you must yield the right-of-way to all traffic that is approaching from the opposite direction before turning. 66. What precautions should a driver take at uncontrolled intersections? Answer is: you should always be on the lookout for individuals who are on foot, pedestrians. Whether they have the right-of-way or not, drivers must give the right-of-way to pedestrians. 67. What regulations should a bicycle rider observe? Answer is: any person who operates a bicycle is subject to the same penalties for violating a traffic law as a person operating a motor vehicle. All traffic convictions will be placed on the individual's driver record, regardless if the conviction was for an offense committed on a bicycle or in a motor vehicle. Image has do's and don'ts for the bicycle rider. 68. Under what conditions should headlights be used? Answer is: you must use your headlights beginning 30 minutes after sunset and ending 30 minutes before sunrise, or any time when individuals or vehicles cannot be seen clearly for at least 1,000 feet. Avoid looking directly into the headlights of approaching vehicles. Shift your eyes down to the lower right side of your traffic lane. 69. You should dim your lights when you are within how many feet of an approaching car? Answer is: within 500 feet of an approaching vehicle. 70. What type of lighting should cars use when parked on the highway at night? Answer is: if you must park on an unlighted highway at night, leave your parking lights or low beam headlights on. 71. Which lights should you use when you are driving in a fog? Answer is: you should use low beam headlights when you are driving in a fog. 72. When are you required to show proof of financial responsibility? Answer is: The Texas Motor Vehicle Safety Responsibility Act was enacted to ensure all drivers are financially responsible for the death, injury, or property damage they may cause while operating a motor vehicle. All owners and/or operators of motor vehicles in Texas must have at least the minimum amount of liability insurance. 73. When needed, how may one show proof of financial responsibility? Below are the list one may show as a proof of financial responsibility. 1. A liability insurance policy in at least the minimum amounts. 2. A standard proof of liability insurance form prescribed by the Texas Department of Insurance and issued by a liability insurer. 3. An insurance binder indicating the owner and/or operator is in compliance. 4. A certificate issued by the state comptroller showing the owner of the vehicle has on deposit with the comptroller, money or securities for at least $55,000. 5. A surety bond issued by DPS showing the vehicle has a bond on file with DPS. 6. A certificate or copy of a certificate issued by the county judge. 7. A certificate or copy of a certificate of self-insurance, issued by DPS. 8. An image displayed on a wireless communication device that includes the information required in a standard insurance form. 74. What sign warns you that you must slow down? Answer is diamond. This sign is exclusively to warn of existing or possible hazards on roads or adjacent areas. When you encounter a warning sign: 1. Pay attention. 2. Follow instructions. 3. Reduce speed to at least the posted speed signs. 75. What circumstances may lead to possible loss of your license? Answer is: below are the circumstances. 1. Suspension and revocation action from another state. 2. Parental authorization withdrawn, for individuals who are under 18 years of age. 3. Failure to give the required information on the application for the license or ID card. 4. Person is not entitled to the license or ID card. 5. Incomplete driver education. 6. False statement on an application for a license or ID card. 76. In addition to mufflers, what new equipment is required on all cars manufactured in 1968 and after? Answer is: all 1968 or later models must be equipped with an exhaust emission system to help reduce air pollution. 77. Why are seatbelts important? Answer is: safety belts help keep you 1. From being thrown from your car. Your chances of being killed are 5 times greater if you are thrown from your car. 2. From hitting the dashboard too hard. 3. In better control of your car. 78. What is meant by defensive driving? Answer is: to avoid crashes, the defensive driver should 1. Stay alert and keep eyes moving to keep track of what is happening at all times. 2. Look for trouble spots developing all around. 3. Have a plan of action. 4. Know that the law requires drivers to protect each other from their own mistakes. 79. What are the different classes of licenses and age requirements for each? Below are the list of licenses. 1. Class A, 18 or older and 17 with completion of driver education course. 2. Class B, 18 or older and 17 with completion of driver education course. 3. Class C, 18 or older and 17 with completion of driver education course, 15 with the approval of a hardship license. 4. Class M driver licenses, 16 with completion of driver education course, motorcycle of 250 cubic centimeters or less, 15 years of age with DPS approval for a hardship driver license or completion driver education course, and 18 and older. 80. When is a bicyclist not required to ride to the right of the roadway? Answer is: a person operating a bicycle who is moving slower than the other traffic on the road shall ride as near as possible to the right curb or edge of the road unless a. the person is overtaking and passing another vehicle proceeding in the same direction. B. the person is preparing for a left turn at an intersection or onto a private road or driveway. C. there are unsafe conditions in the road such as fixed or moving objects, parked or moving vehicles, pedestrians, animals, potholes, or debris, or D. the person is operating a bicycle in an outside lane that is less than 14 feet in width and doesn't have a designated bicycle lane adjacent to that lane, or the lane is too narrow for a bicycle and a motor vehicle to safely travel side by side. 81. When are bicyclists allowed to ride two abreast in a traffic lane? Answer is: the lane is of substandard width, making it unsafe for a car and a bicycle to safely share the lane side by side. When this is the case, it is best for the cyclist to take the full lane, whether riding single file or two abreast. 82. What are the three most common motorist-caused car-bicycle crashes? Answer is: the most common car-bicycle crashes caused by a motorist are: 1. A motorist turns left in front of oncoming bicycle traffic. Oncoming bicycle traffic is often overlooked or its speed misjudged. 2. A motorist turns right across the path of the bicycle. The motorist should slow down and merge with the bicycle traffic for a safe right turn. 3. A motorist pulls away from a stop sign and fails to yield the right-of-way to bicycle cross traffic. At intersections, the right-of-way rules apply equally to motor vehicles and bicycles. 83. What are the penalties for minors, persons under the age of 21, convicted of driving under the influence of alcohol? Below is the list of offense and penalties. First offense, second offense and third offense, under 17 years of age, for which penalty is Class C misdemeanor punishable by a fine of up to $500, community service of 20 to 40 hours, and attendance in an alcohol awareness course is required. If the minor is under 18, the parent may be required to also attend the course. And the third offense, 17 to 21 years of age, with following penalties. Class B misdemeanor punishable by a fine of $500 to $2,000 and/or confinement in jail not to exceed 180 days, community service of 40 to 60 hours, an alcohol awareness course may be required, and the minor's license will be suspended, or privilege denied if not licensed, for 1 year or for 90 days with a judge's order to install an ignition interlock device. The court may not give deferred disposition or adjudication on the third offense. 84. What are the penalties for minors, persons under the age of 21, convicted of non-driving alcohol-related offenses? Below is the list of offenses and penalties for non-driving alcohol-related offenses by minors. First offense, Class C misdemeanor punishable by a fine of up to $500, 8 to 12 hours of community service, mandatory attendance of an alcohol awareness course, and license will be suspended, or privilege denied if not licensed, for 30 days. If the minor is under 18, the parent may be required to also attend the alcohol awareness course. Second offense, Class C misdemeanor punishable by a fine of up to $500, 20 to 40 hours of community service, may be required to attend an alcohol awareness course, and license will be suspended, or privilege denied if not licensed, for 60 days. Third offense, under 17 years of age. Class C misdemeanor punishable by a fine of up to $500, 20 to 40 hours of community service, may be required to attend an alcohol awareness course, and license will be suspended, or privilege denied if not licensed, for 60 days or case can be transferred to juvenile court. Third offense, 17 to 21 years of age. Class B misdemeanor punishable by a fine of $250 to $2,000, 40 to 60 hours of community service, may be required to attend an alcohol awareness course, confinement in jail not to exceed 180 days, and license will be suspended, or privilege denied if not licensed, for 180 days. Minors are not eligible for deferred disposition or adjudication on the third conviction and every conviction after. Thank you for watching. Check the description for the first part of the video which has first 50 questions with answer from the Texas Driver Handbook.